How far does the conspiracy surrounding the destruction of Krypton go? Well, let's hop into the pages of Superman issue number 13 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so the bulk of this issue is pretty much a flashback of Jor-El, aka Mr. Oz, aka whatever you want to call him at this point, regaling his son with the story of how Krypton was destroyed from his point of view. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Jor-El is head of the Science Council and he believes that Krypton is going to be destroyed, but no one else on the planet believes him. They think he's a crackpot with a bunch of unprovable theories. But, are you ready for a new wrinkle into the story, courtesy of Brian Michael Bendis? Instead of just complaining to Kryptonians, Jor-El also went and complained to the Circle, the Illuminati-style group made of the leaders of countless other worlds in the universe that secretly pull the strings from behind the scenes, although I have to ask the question, why was Jor-El invited to join this group when he's so clearly not the leader of Krypton? You feel like this is supposed to be a really serious story, but Bendis spends the whole issue cracking jokes about Superman's S-curl, and even the Tamaranian minister says, can we get over with this? I gotta go to my kid's bar mitzvah. Get it? Bar mitzvah. It's a funny word, and it's an Earth thing. Why are aliens doing funny Earth things? The Circle pretty much blows off Jor-El just as the Kryptonian Council of Elders did, saying, hey, we sent our own people to check the radiation levels, to check the sun, and yeah, you're good, man. Krypton's not going to be destroyed. You're just acting a little paranoid. Also, stop asking us questions about the potential destruction of your homeworld, or so help us God, we'll send that mercenary Rogol Zaar after you. This name-drop threat of Rogol Zaar actually gets Jor-El thinking. He goes to the lower levels of Krypton to talk to an old friend who may or may not actually be involved in crime. Jor-El wants to learn more about Rogol Zaar because Rogol Zaar is so important, but he doesn't actually get to learn anything about Rogol Zaar because a Thanagarian hit squad is sent to kill him. Which, you would think Thanagarians making trouble on the Kryptonian homeworld would have more of a backlash than it actually does, but they treat it like it's no big thing at all. We also get treated to a bunch of strange seismic activity that would seem to be in line with the original reason for why Krypton was destroyed. Was Rogol Zaar even to blame at all? Or was the conspiracy to cover up the destruction of Krypton itself a big old conspiracy? No one can say for sure. All Superman knows for sure, though, is that once he and his father manage to reach the site of the destruction of Krypton, all questions will be answered next issue. We know we said that last issue, but we're saying it again. But before the comic actually finishes, it's time for something completely different. We head back to Lois in the hotel she's been living at while writing her book. She gets visited by Apex Lex, the Martian Lex Luthor hybrid that's been running around in the Justice League book. Lex offers up Lois a Pulp Fiction-style suitcase with a bright light in it, saying that it's going to be important. We don't exactly know what's in it, but I'm sure if we want to learn more about it, we'll just have to read that Year of the Villain tie-in. And so that was Superman issue number 13, everybody, and wow, if you thought they were dragging out this what really destroyed Krypton and why story, then you ain't seen nothing yet. Bendis invents new ways to drag things out. Furthermore, for all the work they're putting in to try and make this new retcon about the destruction of Krypton seem like a big deal, it just does nothing for me. When the best new addition and new idea you can come up with is, oh yeah, Jor-El got shot down not just by his own people, but by all the space people too, yeah. Also, Jor-El might not have been the nice guy you remember. His hands might be dirty too. All I can say is, what does it matter? It really doesn't. None of this really affects Superman in any meaningful way. Oh, he might not trust his father now because his father might be a bad guy. His father was already a bad guy. He was Mr. Oz. Bendis just seemed to forget that. Yeah, but the Circle might have covered up the destruction of Krypton. Again, what does it matter? Krypton has been gone this long and it's certainly not coming back. I just cannot for the life of me get excited for any of this. I just wish this story would be done so we could move on to something new. Then maybe I'll be excited. Overall, I'd give this a 5 out of 10.
Oh, hey there. Didn't see you come in. Cape Joel again. Thanking you so much for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. What am I doing? Just trying to keep these outros interesting, I guess. Judging by my analytics, most of you don't actually watch to this point of the video anyway, so I'm basically free to talk about whatever I want. Show off my new sweaters that I'm really proud of. Just, wax poetic, telling you to follow me on Twitter at Cape Joel, follow me at Facebook. Cape Joel, I got a page there. You can keep up to date on stuff that's going on there. You can talk to me directly. That's always fun. I got an Instagram page that I don't push enough. I got a backup channel, the Joel Daily channel, where I do video game stuff. If what you're interested is that, I get the feeling most people just watch me for my comic content, but you know, I figure maybe if I put more work into these outros, make them a little bit more interesting, maybe more people will watch them and talk about them and follow me on social media. That would be nice. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, and Comic Smack, yeah. Man, I really stayed married to that, didn't I?